Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I'm Michael Cole with Edward Collins and with Aiden English. And here today on Friday Night Smackdown, we're gonna see what we're gonna see. I hope we don't have to see the Ken leader head aboard the World Heavyweight winner Roman Reigns. Well, Michael Cole says, I sure hope not, Edward Collins says, because Roman Reigns has been nothing more than a jerk since he's become the World Heavyweight winner, since he took Paulie Dangerously on as his Fordman. And I wouldn't be going around calling Roman Reigns a creep, Aiden English says. And any time the kin leader, the head of the board, the king, the Kaiser, whatever he wants to call himself, watch time goes up. You know, he can call himself whatever he wants. As long as he brings a lot of watch time to the show, who cares what he does, Aiden English says. Well, we got Wonder Woman here, Diana Prince. First off, I'm going to tell everybody right now, Diana Prince says, I'll tell you right now. Wonder Woman goes, Roman Reigns, you have been nothing more than a creep. I once had onlook for you. Remember way back around in 27 between YL when you first came to the TWF from Ole's and we had that fight? Well, there was onlook for you back in the day. Well, sadly, that onlook is gone. You are listening to the wrong man. Paul E. Dangerously is not the man to be your Fordman or your first Fane, whatever you call him. And now he's got you believing that all you have to do to get onlook is to ask for it. And all you have to do to get onlook is to get folks to fear you. Well, that's wrong. Alright? What happened to giving onlook to get onlook? That's how it works, Roman Reigns. That's how it always works. And you making up stuff, calling yourself, kin leader, head of the board, king, Kaiser, overlord, whatever you like to call yourself. You can give yourself every rank and every name in the book, but that doesn't, you're not going to get any onlook until you give onlook. Hey! Why don't you look at that? Diana Prince, also known as Wonder Woman, talking about onlook, Paulie Dangerously says. Ain't that something? I don't really know how you can talk about onlook when you really haven't done anything that good. Oh yeah, your first film was good, your 2 Ford film is out, but at the end of the day, you're not really anyone you should really asking for onlook. Not from this man. You give the king, you give the Kaiser, you give the kin leader, you give the head of the board, you give the World Heavyweight winner onlook. I wasn't, first off, I'm not going to talk to you, Paulie Dangerously, because you're the one who's got this man believing that onlook is something you ask for, and to get onlook, you got to give onlook. But you wouldn't know nothing about that, Paulie Dangerously, would you? I'm talking to you, Roman Reigns. I'm talking to you. There was a time where you had got onlook by giving onlook. Yeah. There was a time a long time ago where you gave onlook and you got onlook. What happened to you, Roman Reigns? What happened? Something happened to you between March of 2020 YL until August of 2020 YL. That's when you shifted. That's when you started behaving like a creep. That's when you took on Paulie Dangerously as your Fordman. That's when you started having Jey Uso, your near kin, be your underling. You want to know what happened to me? I wised it up. You see, yes, I used to give onlook to get onlook. Yes, I used to do that. Back in the day, I used to do that. But then I met Paulie Dangerously, who at one time, and he told me that why should I have to give on look to get on look when I should already have the on look because I already put in the time and I already did everything I had to do. So that's when I made a choose to behave the way I wanted to behave. He has nothing to do with the way I behave. I choose to be a creep because I want to be a creep. Don't gild it on Paulie Dangerously. Well, what should I gild it on? You took your near kin Jey Uso and made him your underling? Would he want to do? Was that free will too, Roman? Hey, being an underling or a follower of my near kin Roman Reigns, my own business. Yeah, because he said he'd kick you out of the kin if you became his underling. Did you forget about that, Jay? I mean, really, that's why you're being an underling. Not because you want to, because you're frightened if you don't, he'll kick you out of the kin, which I don't really think he can do. He can do a lot of things. He can Overman strike you. Yeah, and I can Wonder Woman strike him. And again, Paulie Dangerously, you think you're so monster shit? Don't even think. I'm gonna take the world heavyweight winnings off of you, Roman Reigns. I'm gonna make sure that Jey Uso and Paulie Dangerously don't do shit. Because I won't mind knocking them down if I have to get what I want. Because unlike you, I know all about on look. And I think the one who truly got you all is Aries. That's who I believe. Don't forgive me, Ashley Williams says. But I think at the end of the day, this would make a truly good fight. But you don't have to fear, Roman Reigns, because you're not going to be wrestling today. So don't get all irked and mad and wretched and whatever. But yeah, you're near kin. You're underling. Main show Uso, you call him, right? Jey Main Show Uso, right? Jey Uso, the main show, right? Wonder Woman will fight him. If she gets past him, then you have to put your world heavyweight winnings on the line next month at Sold Out. You know? You gotta forgive me, Paulie Dangerously. We could have gone with the ECW show, but most likely we won't be doing that until at least June. Oh, and if you think that you're gonna be here, forget it. You're out of here. Anyone else who has nothing to do with the fight, not in it. That means you go, Roman Reigns. That means you go, Paulie Dangerously, because the last time I looked, Ashley Williams said you weren't the forwardman of Jey Uso, were you? No. Well, Michael Cole said we're going to have Wonder Woman, Diana Kingling fight Jey Uso or main show Jey Uso. And whoever wins, if she wins, then she can fight Roman Reigns for the world heavyweight winnings next month at Sold Out. Oh, Sold Out, one of the old WCW shows. Edward Collins said. And Wonder Woman did a spear. The Wonder Woman strike down on Jey Uso. I'll tell you what, Aiden English said, Wonder Woman is a former world heavyweight winner in her own right, a former queen of the ring. But at the end of the day, I don't think she can beat Roman Reigns, or she would have done it by now. Well, Diana Prince is back for a while. She touched on to something. Oh, and Out of the ring goes Jey Uso, the Fight Lord doing the track out. Michael Cole said, 1, 2, 3. You're right. Edward Collins said she talked about how she believed it was Aries who was behind Paulie Dangerously, Roman Reigns, and Jey Uso behaving badly. She coming outside now. Jey Uso, Jey Uso just kicked her down. And now she getting back up now. And Jey Uso just crapped her back outside again. She's going to seek to get back in the ring, though. And when she does, Jey Uso just dropped her down. And Jey Uso has become nothing more than a right-hand man, the underling, a follower of his near kin, Roman Reigns. You know? And right now, Jey Uso, or main show Jey Uso, the Andre Fighting King winner. The 3-time WWE Raw team winner. The 4-time WWE Smackdown team winner, Jey Uso. Right now, picking up Wonder Woman and down. Yeah, well, Diana Prince or Diana Queenling or Queenling Diana, Wonder Woman, whatever you want to call herself, she can't beat Jey Uso. Jey Uso thinks he's got everything on the run here. Spear! Wonder Woman strike! It is done. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. Here is your winner. Wonder Woman. Now Wonder Woman has beat Jey Uso here, and now that means she's gonna fight Roman Reigns next month for the World Heavyweight winnings at Sold Out. Michael Cole said. Yeah, that's true, Edward Collins says. She's going to win next month at Sold Out. And I wonder if Wonder Woman's got something else she's got to say. Alright, I'm going to tell you right now. I just beat your near kin, your underling Jey Uso, Roman Reigns. So that now means that means me and you are now going to wrestle and fight for the World Heavyweight winnings that Sold Out. So, if you're bold enough, you'll come down here, kin leader, head of the board, World Heavyweight winner, King Kaiser, and we'll go lair to lair. Huh. Huh. Ha ha. Oh, don't even make me laugh. You know, I came from Ollie's, I came from Big Lots, and hell, I don't know where I came before, but don't make me laugh. Ha ha. You know, you're lucky I'm in a great mood, Diana, or I would beat the shit out of you. You know, I would do that if I was in such a great mood. But you talked about something earlier that I didn't quite get on my head. Talk about how you guilt Aries for how I'm behaving, how Paulie Dangerously's behaving, how Jey Uso's behaving. Well, okay, that shames me. All right, that's shaming me. You got more onlook for me than that. It's free will, bitch. I don't know why the fuck you would say something like that. Oh, because I know Aries. See, Hercules knows Aries. Xena knows Aries. Perseus knows Aries. And I know Aries. And I know that Aries is behind this. He's the one that's truly pulling. He's the true overlord of all this shit. He's the one that got you all together. Ain't that right, Aries? You know what Roman Reigns says? Let's just say I was working with Aries. Let's say I was worshiping Aries or whatever. Do you actually believe that Aries would actually come down here and say, I guess I have to bail out Roman Reigns? Nah. I assure you, Diana, or Queenling Diana, or Wonder Woman, or whatever you call yourself, Diana Queenling, that my kin leader is not following or worshiping Aries. He is being a creep out of own free will. And not own free will, he wants to give you some onlook. Yeah, I want to give you some, said Paulie dangerously. I'll give you some onlook, Roman Reigns says. So that's why I'm going to tell you, you better bring your A game. And you better give me some onlook, saying I'm worshiping Aries. Fuck you. That is a shameful thing to say. Let's go. Well, we all know that if Aries would come back, Michael Cole said, if Aries would be anyone would be following and worshiping Aries, it would be Roman Reigns and Paulie dangerously. I believe that, Michael Cole said, but I don't got no truth to make it true. Edward Collins said that is a thought or a belief of Wonder Woman that Diana has come up with, and at the end of the day, she could have to come up with some truth behind it. You know, saying it one thing, but now you got to show truth to it, Edward Collins says. Well, there is no truth behind Roman Reigns worshiping and following Aries, Aiden English said. Roman Reigns would have said something if he was following and worshiping Aries, and he's been behaving like this since August of last year. So I think he would be, if he was a worshiper or follower of Aries, which he's not, he would have said something by now. Aries would have shown up in the TWF again, and he would have said something. You know? Well, I understand Renee Young now is going to now be talking with you know, Diana, Wonder Woman, and see what she believes, and see if she can get any more thought out of it. Renee Young, take it away. Thank you, Michael Cole. I am here. I'm going to be talking with Wonder Woman, who will be fighting Roman Reigns for the World Heavyweight winnings next month at Sold Out. And yes, you do see he's got a Chris Jericho shirt on. Yes. Diana, earlier today on Friday Night Smackdown, you made a belief or thought that Roman Reigns was worshiping and following Aries. Yes, I believe that Roman Reigns is a follower and worshiper of Aries. He won't come out to say it. He actually said that shamed him when I said that. But I know that folks have free will. But you also have free will to worship and follow anyone too. And what if Roman Reigns made the choosing to follow and worship Aries? What if he chose to become a follower and worshiper of Aries? That does not forgive Roman Reigns or Paulie dangerously or Jey Uso for the way they behaved and what they did and said. But at least now we know that there might be someone else behind them, you know, someone else that most likely brought those all together. Well, do you have any belief that Aries, who hasn't been seen in the TWF since spring or summer of last year, do you have any belief that it was Aries that brought Roman Reigns and Paulie dangerously together? I don't know. All I know is that Roman Reigns left. When he came back in August, he was evil, he was bad, he was sinful, he was wicked, he was unlawful, he was a heel. And next thing we know, Paulie dangerously was his forwardman. Forgive me, first Fane. And that's something happened. Between March and August of last year, something happened. Someone said something to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns met and talked with someone met and talked with him. And I believe, Renee Young, that someone was Aries. Do I have any truth to it? No. Can I get truth to it? Yes. Aries, I dare you to show yourself back in the TWF again. And I'll tell you this, Aries, if you have anything to do with it, when I become the World Heavyweight winner, the man you've been backing and affording, the man who's been following you and worshiping you, your follower, your worshiper, he'll be done. And we will get the old Roman Reigns back. Because I don't believe this is a true Roman Reigns. Well, that was my talk with Wonder Woman. Back to you, Michael Cole. Well, thank you, Renee Young, for talking with Wonder Woman here on Friday Night Smackdown. Will Aries show up? Will Wonder Woman become the World Heavyweight winner and beat Roman Reigns? Or will the King Leader head the board, World Heavyweight winner, King or Kaiser, still lord over the TWF? I don't know, Michael Cole says. I don't know, Edward Collins said. I don't know if Roman Reigns is a worshiper or follower of Aries. I don't know if Aries had anything to do with it, or Roman Reigns is just being a creep out of free will. Anyway, all these askings will be answered. We don't know when, but I believe that Roman Reigns is being a creep out of his own free will, and we must fear him and give him onlook, since he is the king, the Kaiser, the head of the board, the King Leader, and the World Heavyweight winner, Aided English says. Well, that's all the time we got here for TWF Friday Night Smackdown. I'm Michael Cole, Forever Collins, and Aiden English. Hope you like Friday Night Smackdown, and we'll see you tomorrow for main event or main show.